All right, guys, this is your Week 7 recap coming at you, and I'm going to be honest with you. I almost contemplated not doing one this week because, quite frankly, I didn't want to ruffle too many feathers. Honestly, I mean, we've had we had a week of heartbreak last week. None more than the three matchups we had lose by about a point and a half. It was a week of ridiculously close matchups. So, let's take a moment and take a moment of silence for really G's team, who fell down to Quack's failing upwards by about 1 point. We had where is it? Tyler's team beat Gary's team by about a point, and then we had, unfortunately, Flynn, who lost to myself by less than a point, because Jacoby Myers could not catch a single ball in 3/4 of Monday Night Football action. RIP, moment of silence. I pity you all, and Flynn, you thought you had lemonade on Monday and you ended up with a lemon. So, well, your entire team's a lemon. But, speaking of lemons, we had Mac put up the lowest points of the week against Kevin, who has just been on an absolute tear since week 1. I think he's won 6 straight. And that was the biggest blowout of the week. Hopefully, Mac, your team doesn't stay injured for that much longer, as it's getting tougher and tougher to see you get blown out. The next lowest points of the week was Todd. This is a team that once again can put up 200 or can barely put up 100. We really never know what's going to happen with Todd's team. It's really up or down, hit or miss. We'll see week by week basis. We'll see if he's able to rally his crowd and get more than 2 wins this entire season. As last year, he did not turn it on until late. Let's see if he continues that trend. And really, the last matchup of the week, we had Billy, who's just been absolutely on a tear ever since he lost 2 in a row. Who beat Parker. By pouring the most points of the week at 186. His team was really the only team to perform incredibly well this week, as everyone else has barely hit their averages. Did I hit all the recaps? Yeah, more or less. Looking ahead to this week, we have the primetime matchup of myself going against Kevin, your 3 versus 1. This is once again a battle for first place, as although we would have both had 2 losses, I will have the tiebreaker over Kevin simply based off of the fact that I would have his only 2 wins against him. Now that is only if Billy is, going to maintain his trend of, losing against the bottom of the barrel of the teams, as he's going against Flynn. Now, whatever you may say, Billy has lost to Todd when Todd was, had 1 win. Billy's very vulnerable against the bottom of the league. His team performs to his competition, and this competition this week is a lemon. So we'll see what happens. Sure to be a nail biter. Hopefully it won't come down to a Monday night 3/4 performance, but you never really know. I'm going to decline that call from Jordan. Do not tell her that. Looking at the other matchups of the week, we have Gary's team going against G. This is a 3-4 versus a 4-3 matchup. So I have 5 versus an 8, middle of the tier. Trying to stay above the get into the playoff line, but unfortunately, sounds like a loser's going to be finding themselves on the wrong end of the playoff picture. Moving on down, we have Tyler going against the Matthew Berry's Minions, Prego's team. Prego's team is favored, even though he is sitting at 7 and Ty is sitting at 9th. This is once again a 3-4, 4-3 matchup. We'll see what happens there, as it is very evenly matched. Right now, the projections are in favor of Prego. Going down, we have the worst matchup of the week, and this is between Parker and Mac, your 6 versus 11 matchup. Parker has been slowly but surely been putting up a good season, sneaking by on some wins, but unfortunately his total points aren't the highest. And Mac, your team is just once again obliterated, injured, so not a whole lot you can do. And then we have the battle of which team will show up, because Kwok's team, failing upwards at 5-2, has been known to play his best against the best opponents, and can put up a ridiculous amount of points, but he can also put up very, very few. And whereas Todd 2-5, I mean, speaks for itself. But once again, you've put up 180 before off the back of Justin Jefferson. You can do it again. We don't really know what's going to show up for either one of your teams, but I'm excited to find out. Game kicks off tonight. Pretty sure it's Ravens in Miami. Because I just got out of Baltimore and, well, the traffic wasn't terrible, so I'm assuming that's why. But set your lineups and let's go Bengals.